Hello, we're back again at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and it's a rare day today, isn't it? Because it's a child-free day. So this is the first time me and Robin have been out on our own since the start of the year, wasn't it? Was it March time we came out? So we've got another child-free day, and we're back here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. So there's been a few changes. I've noticed already all the Halloween stuff's out, so it looks quite good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna have a good day today. We're gonna have a wander around. And what are you looking forward to going on?
I was like Ghost Train.
Ghost Train, Alice. The dark rides here are absolutely fantastic.
And it's raining.
Yeah, it is raining today, so typical Blackpool weather, unfortunately. But the big one's running, so that's a good sign. So hopefully that'll stay. We'll be able to get on that today because it's been a while today. So we'd love to be able to get on that when we can, and hopefully get on Icon as well and get on that. It looks like there's quite a lot of school trips, aren't there? There's a lot of school trips, so it looks like it. I don't know if it'll be busy or whether it's just because they're all hanging around the entranceway, but we'll see how we get on. So yeah, where do you want to head first?
I don't know. I'll just be led by you, wherever the crowds are not.
Yeah, let's see where the crowds are, and that's where we're going to go. So we'll meet you over there. You see the Journey to Hell stuff, they've already got it all out now, so that is going to be, there's one of a freak show maze that goes through there, and you can see there's a little wheel of death as well, which is all set up. So when I came the other day, they just started setting this up now, and it looks like it's all ready to go. So Journey to Hell, it's already started, on the 7th, you can see it's running until the 30th of October, it's about £40 to come, and it's a series of unique water attractions where they actually have the rides operating on. So I think they've got infusion with the lights off and various other things, and river caves, Ghost Train as well. So that's quite good. What do you think about that?
I like the car.
That car makes an appearance every single year, doesn't it? We quite often see it. It's on its side this year, which is quite different. So that's quite cool. Yeah, so that's Journey to Hell. So that's our wander around here. I don't know. Do you want to go to Ghost Train? That's not over there then. This is one of the probably the best themed areas of Blackpool Pleasure Beach up here. This is probably the one area that's got all of. Let's head up towards the Ghost Train. So we've just come off the Ghost Train there. It took about 10 minutes. It wasn't too bad, was it? It was alright. It was weird in there, wasn't it?
I don't think the sound was on.
No, I mean I didn't record in there today because I seem to have done POVs for this like a million times this year, but yeah, the sound was off, so it was a little bit strange. So when you're going through the rotating tunnel with the train at the end where the light gets brighter, it was weird because there's just no sound. I don't know if that's because it's Journey to Hell. Perhaps they've changed the audio for that.
Yeah,
So there's just no noise during the day, perhaps. I don't know, but it was a little odd. There was a few
There's no audio out here though.
Oh yeah, there's no audio out here, so they must have a complete new track, because normally you get what I thought said 3x3x3x3. Yeah, there's nothing, so it's quite strange. It's a bit of a weird atmosphere down here actually. There's plenty of people knocking about, but there's no noise, which is quite strange, isn't it? Very odd. I can only assume it's for Journey to Hell and they've got a whole new audio track. Yeah, so I mean today the park opening hours are from 11 until 5. So it's quite a short day today, isn't it? So hopefully all these school trips will filter out early doors. But yes, that's the Ghost Train. Nice little ride. It's always fun to get on that, isn't it?
Well, my favourite thing around here today is the can't really see them from here. Turn the camera around.
We'll turn the camera around. Right. So where are we looking?
It's the sugar skulls.
So the sugar skulls. Let's go and have a look at them. So they've actually got a bit of decoration out for Halloween. It is absolutely raining down here, so it's horrendous. So as you can see, they've got these sugar skulls, which are really cool. They're actually made up of some bits of roses, and they've got cable ties, which is quite ingenious, really. And then a series of pumpkins that they've had delivered, not carved or anything, but yeah, so that's cool. That's part of the Halloween decor that they've got here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. So we're just joined the queue for Walton Grommet. As I'm sure you can gather by the state of us now, it's absolutely hammering it down outside. So we've come inside to get out of the rain for a bit. So yeah, it doesn't like as much of a queue here at all. So
it's just surprising because normally when it rains, this gets absolutely heaving.
It really does, yeah. So
everybody's gone.
I know, yeah. Hopefully they're
calling the Icon people.
Yeah, they can all get soaking wet there. We'll go on that after. But yeah, Walton Grommet. Let's get on it. Of course, this did just win best dark ride at the UK theme park
Well,
awards.
is it?
Yeah, it is a good ride. It is the best dark ride in the country. Certainly modern ones. I mean, in terms of nostalgia, we've got things like that, the Ghost Train, which we absolutely love. But yeah, this is a great new ride. Yeah, let's go on it.
Something for everybody this month.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Even if you don't like Mortal Kombat, it's good. So yeah, let's go on it, shall we? Let's go. So just come off Walk On Wallace and Gromit, didn't we? So what a lovely ride that is, or it would have been. We was on the train of kids who were just screaming all the way around. I don't mean sort of like shouting, they're actually genuinely terrified, actual shrieks. So I don't know whether they had too much sugar or whether they were genuinely scared, but there was some actual high-pitched scream. We thought it was a train full of girls, didn't we, until we got off and then realised it was a load of lads. Never mind, as long as they had a good time. Where do you want to go next then?
I want to go and have a look at the witch over there.
Right, we're going to go and have a look at the witch. Let's go and have a look at the witch. Oh, it really is bucketing it down now. Absolutely. Butter King. Yeah, thanks, Robbie, thanks. Bucketing, throwing it down. Anyway, I just wanted to come and show you some of the stuff I got out for Halloween. So here's Robin modelling the witch there. Robin's just pleased that she's found someone who's taller than her. So there we go. There we go. Nice bit of theming there here for Blackpool Pleasure Beach, isn't there? What do you think about that?
Like it.
It's good, isn't it? Yeah, so there's the witch. I think that's the centrepiece really for the theming here for Halloween. Yeah. Let's go check some more stuff out. Oh, it really is wet today. Oh, it's horrendous. So just joined the queue for the Big Dipper. It's only running one train ops today, so it might be a little bit of a wait, probably about 15-20 minutes, I reckon. Yeah, and then we're gonna go to Coasters and get something to eat from there, but it's not open today, presumably because it's all the kids that are here. But yeah, we'll find something after this, and we'll of course share the food, won't we?
Will we? Will you forget? Too busy shoving it down your face.
Well, the thing is, I like food that much if I get to kind of take a picture of it. So,
Take that off the side.
yeah. So, yeah, let's go on the Big Dipper anyway. And then, what do you want to do after that?
Don't know. Whatever.
It really is horrendous this weather. Let's just find out. We're going to go on this now. So just come off the Big Dipper there. Probably about a 10-minute wait, you reckon? Absolutely hammering it down as we was going around. It really is torrential now, isn't it?
Back up the stage, I was alright.
That is the good news.
I want to see where we're going.
It's the thing though, I say this every time, but the thing, next year it's 100 years old.
Crazy.
And it's an incredible ride, and it's still a really great coaster. And yeah, I love it. I think it's good. That's the Big Dipper. It's a shame we can't take you on and get the on rides here, but yeah, it's a great coaster. It's the Big Dipper. I'm out of words now. It's absolutely hammering it down. I don't very often get lost for words, but it's just absolutely hammering it down. So we're going to try and find somewhere to eat now, because unfortunately Coasters is closed. So we're going to try and find somewhere, and then we'll bring whatever we've got to eat to you. Looks like some work going on around here. It looks like this used to be one of the sideshow attractions that was here. Well, it looks like there's going to be possibly a shop that's going in here. Maybe a steeplechase shop, who knows? Yeah, steeplechase shop. What do you think about that?
Steeplechase merchandise. Oh, maybe it's going to be some paracetamol when you get off because you hurt your hips.
Yeah, perhaps. I'd say, hold on. Right. We've just got off from the big one. Probably about 15-minute wait, so it's not bad at all, is it? But the weather made the experience.
I don't know whether to laugh or cry.
No, we were in the back carriage, front row of the back carriage. It was a decent seat, and it was quite comfortable in terms of the actual ride experience. But the weather, well, it was like,
I couldn't open my eyes.
it was like pins to the face, wasn't it? Yeah, I mean it's a good coaster, and it's like they're 30 years old, but I've completely lost my train of thought now with all that, but the parts that have been retracked are really good, and it's still fast, but my oh my, that rain to the face was something else.
It's not even like raining that heavy now.
No, I mean, it's kind of like drizzling really now, but it felt a lot more when you were on it. So yeah, that was the Pepsi Max big one, or what was formerly the Pepsi Max big one, now it's the big one. Yeah. Not much of a view up there today because it's raining, so we couldn't really see anything up there. It's literally just a case of going into the mist and coming down again. But yeah, what do you think?
That's good, I'm not going on it again.
Yeah, we won't be doing that again today.
To do a Casper.
Yeah.
I liked it, but I don't want to go on it again today.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, let's go find something else. I'm hungry. So we're in the queue for Icon now. We've got one person in front of us, then we're on next front row. So we've been queued about 10 minutes. That's not too bad at all. And thanks to Robin, we've just popped our cherry with TikTok lives.
We didn't know what we were doing. I actually didn't know.
No, I actually don't. So I mean, there's a reason why we go through an editing process, and that's so when I'm talking and I get all my tongue tied and I can't speak properly, I can cut all that stuff out, but live everyone can see what a babbling weirdo I actually am. So thanks for that, Robin. That's good. But the good news is we've got into the station and we've gone straight to the front row. We've got one person in front of us, so that's really good. So hopefully, well not hopefully, we've got one person in front of us and then that'll be us on. So we'll join you. No, we'll see you. See, this is editing and I'm still getting this wrong, so never mind. We'll see you after. Bye. So we've just come off Icon there, a front row ride of Icon, and we waited about 15 minutes for privilege, didn't we? And it was actually no longer. I think in some places it was actually quicker to queue for the front than it was anywhere else. That's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
And a really good ride on it. We've noticed when you're on the Enzo train, there's a little bit more of a rattle. It's not rough by any stretch, but it feels like the wheel needs tightening up or something, doesn't it?
Hear it underneath where I was sat.
Yeah. You can just hear
it. It was rattling.
Yeah. But it's still smooth as ever, and the airtime, it's running really fast as well, wasn't it?
It's good, yeah.
It was great coming over that the first airtime hill, the top out. That was great over there, right out you see. Yeah, probably the best airtime in the country for that, and it's running really fast as well. So such a great ride. Yeah, best in the country. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, we promised you this. We're going to go get some food now. So I see every single time we go on something.
We don't know what we're getting though.
We don't know what we're getting. The problem is Coasters wasn't open, as mentioned earlier on. So we're stumped now. We don't want to get pizza. Maybe we should go live and just ask everybody what we think we should get, because
let's not do that again.
No, we'll end it with oysters. Best not. So, perhaps Robin could go live. What do you think?
No.
Yeah, no, maybe not. Right, we're just going to go and find something.
Like a scarecrow, that's why I keep putting my hood on, because my hair's so messy.
Right, let's just tell everyone we're going to go and get something to eat, and then go on another ride and tell someone we're going to get something to eat. Let's do it. Bye. You see, Blackpool Pleasure Beach have really gone to town with the theming for Halloween this year. As you can see, what they've actually got is they've got a series of hanging baskets filled with pumpkins, uncarved pumpkins. Absolutely, really gone to town. No expense spared here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Really. That one's got a little bit of a cut on the side. I don't know if you can just see there, everybody. Yeah. So this is Pumpkin Watch on Thrills and Food. So there you go. That's no expense spared. Hello, everyone. You know how we said we was going to show you some food? Well, I might have forgotten again. But what I can show you is just down here. That's just proof that we did actually have something. We had a really nice panini. That was in that packet. It was about £4. It was quite nice. And we also had pork pie. That was in that packet. And that was about £3. In fact, it was so nice that we ate it all, and then I suddenly realised I hadn't actually taken a picture. So there's the empty packet. I hope you enjoy it. The thrills and eating food. In fact, in terms of name changes, maybe we could be called Thrills and Empty Packets. Well, I can assure you that
Thrills and Oops, we ate it.
Thrills and Oops, we ate it, because sorry, this is great content, I know. Right, we're going to have to go.
The thing is, right, we've spent all day so far trying to decide where to eat here, because we didn't want to get donuts or chips, because we come so often, and we normally just come for a couple of hours, we just get something small, don't we? So we're the same thing again. We're going to go to Coasters, shut. And then we've spent ages, haven't we, trying to decide where to come. Something different.
So, just for everybody, we're in the little cafe that's underneath Sahara and Maxim's flying machines, and It's quite nice. The food was quite lovely. I can't show you any of it because it's in my stomach, but it was lovely. You should try it out. This is terrible content.
Let's do better next time.
We must do better. Yeah, put your comments, what you think about the
At least you
food.
got the empty packets this time, because I was if it had just been Steve on his own, it just would have been no lunch.
Yeah, that's true. I was just saying.
Or you just poke yourself in the eye with a chip or something. So that's the food.
Yeah. Well, at least I haven't poked myself in the eye. Every clown has a silver lining. Thrills and empty packets. Put your comments below. Thank you very much for watching. So you can see it's all Halloween children's.
We did actually find out that they do a 5 lunch.
Yep.
I don't need to go.
Oh, okay. Right. So let's get a 5 item lunch as well. Yep. £5.95 it is, I think. Yeah. It is.
5 items off.
So
Get them in there. No. Mystery.
This is what we've had. This is before it was in our stomachs. It was a ham and cheese panini. It was a delight. It was £4. Well, it's £6.95 for a meal deal where you get some pop with it as well. And then we also got a pork pie. So it's not bad. So,
Down our shoulder there.
So they're down that way, as you can see. Further down there, I'll not walk down there. But there's a nice selection of things that you can get from in here. Right, after my faux pas of thrills and empty packets, we're now making our way over to well, it's not really a thrill, but it's a ride at least, so it fits in with the actual name of what we were about anyway. So we're going on Alice in Wonderland. I'm sure you can listen to the music, you'll recognise it. Right, we're about to have a golden ticket, so I'm not going to film on ride today, but you know the script.
Hello everyone, this is Alice.
So this is the first time that Robin has seen our brick. So we've got our brick put on, it's just down there for frozen food. So Robin, what do you think about that?
It's a nice brick.
It's a nice brick, isn't it? And the thing is, we're right down at the bottom as well, so it means we'll be able to see it as well, and Casper and Nina will be able to see it as well, so that's really cool. Also, I just want to say, if anybody actually sees that, just make sure you tag us in a picture of it, and we'll give you a shout out, because that's really cool. And yeah, that's our own brick here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. It's cool, isn't it?
It means quite a lot, actually.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it?
Part of our family, isn't it? So.
Exactly. So, yeah, that's us, isn't it? Right there. Cool. Absolutely love it. And we're immortalised. I can't even say it. We're immortalised in the brickwork at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. It's amazing. So we're on the Pleasure Beach Express. Woo-hoo, choo-choo. Oh, this is nice, isn't it? Really relaxing. I have to say, the good news is the rain has stopped. So,
we might have had a brief reprieve, but I don't know if it's completely stopped. It still looks like it's very rainy.
It looks like it's full of it, but for the time being...
It's drizzling. No, it's drizzling. Come out, it's drizzling.
Well, look at mine. I don't know what. But yeah, so we're on the Pleasure Beach Express. It's always a nice, relaxing ride round. Just so you get to see all the ride instructions, get through the middle of everything, get some close up to some of the good roller coasters here.
No. The best thing.
Oh.
People watching.
People watching? Why? What do you see?
Anybody who likes people watching knows what I mean.
Oh, right, okay. So, where's good for people watching then here?
Just on the train, which you can see people.
I'd like to point out, we are the only people that are on this train.
Yeah, I don't mean people on the train. I mean when you're going past people.
So it's going past the train. No, we're going past the big one now, which is this is where you always want the big one to come through as you're going past. And we've not been lucky today. No, unfortunately, no big one today. It's going to come past. It's really, really nice. I love this station here as well. really cool. And a bit nice long look at the big one lift hill there. I don't think it'd be quite as painful going on that this afternoon as what it was when we went on now. What do you think?
Well, I don't know, it's started raining again.
Well, I'm not sure if it is raining or whether it's just drips from the gantries above there. But, so maybe it's drizzling. Oh yeah, oh yeah. There's people. There's people up there. We can give them a watch. So excellent. So we're going to go into a tunnel. Are we going to be looking and see Icon come through there? So there's the top hat there. No, everything's running on one train ops today, so there's not very much likelihood of seeing much going around, to be fair. You can see Skyforce going around there. We're going into a tunnel. Oh, I'll break this off. Yeah, this is what I love about this. You're coming up right next to all the rides here. So you've got the Big Dipper there, you've got Infusion, you've got just going around there, you can see over the distance. You've got the big one, everything, an Icon just on this side. You can see the Junior Imum in there, just as the second launch. But everything's running on one train, so probably not likely to see much going around, to be honest with you. Though I can't see Icon outside, so you might actually see it coming past, but I've not seen it going around at all. Yeah, so yeah, there's the massive Junior Imum in there. Excellent. It really is incredible just to get right next to this. How close we are there to Icon. I see Icon just coming out there for its first launch. It's always nice to see. There was an issue with the trains earlier on, so we had some downtime. We had to swap them over. So we're running on the Enzo train. Just one train, that's it. So I'm not sure where the other one was, but there didn't appear to be one in the area there where they normally store them. There we are, entering the Infusion area now. Of course, they're having the this is running without its lights on for Journey to Hell this year. If anyone doesn't know how they do that, that means that they just run it as normal and just don't turn the lights on. That's what the operator told us last week. So there's the mighty waterfall. Robin's after a blanket. She's all wrapped up there, look. She's like Nanook of the North.
Amazing. Well, I've got one. I'm soaking now, so cold.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Once you're cold, you do tend to get a bit... once you get wet, sorry, you start to get a bit cold then, don't you? You see Icon going around there. That's the interactions we're talking about. Absolutely phenomenal. Anyone that's looking to stay in a hotel here, we have to recommend the Boulevard Hotel there. It's really nice, isn't it? Yeah, we enjoyed our stay there, didn't we?
Yeah.
So nice. It's probably the nicest theme park hotel I've stayed in. It's you can see in the distance there the greyish building. It's just a nice hotel. It wasn't really, you couldn't really know that it was the theme park hotel, would you?
No.
So you look out the window and you see the big one, which is quite cool. And you see down here that looks like there's some theming in place for the Journey to Hell. There is, because of course this is used, the train is, it's the Pleasure Beach Express it's called, and it does feature live actors. So this will be obviously part of that when you go on it. Yeah, it looks like it'll be quite creepy. Hopefully I'll get to experience that this year. I don't know how likely that'll be or not, because just with schedules and stuff, stuff's a bit tight. But it is one that I definitely want to do. What about do you fancy doing that?
No. Too scary.
Too scary? Well, yeah, 'cause that's the thing is, we're used to going to Halloween Horror Nights where it's all about things. Now this is interesting. What's going on here? Looks like there's a lot of stuff getting taken down here. I'm not sure what it was that was actually over there when it previously, but it looks like there's a lot of work taking place nonetheless. Whether it's going to be some form of extension to the car park or something that's going on for Boulevard, I'm not sure. There's the Big Dipper. And there's the Big Blue Hotel. We've yet to stay in this one. It does look like really nice. It does come highly recommended. But we've not stayed there yet. Maybe sometime in the future. The thing is, it's like a busman's holiday for us, isn't it, when we stay in these hotels? Because we're only down the road. So, you see all the people in the hotel room, they're waving. They're having a good time. What a nice view though to have, staying in a hotel here, just looking out onto the iconic Big Dipper there, and the big one as it comes into the break room. Well, yeah, I have to say it has started raining now. It's more of a drizzle, I'd say. Do you know what I really want to know though? We're confused, aren't we? What is that kind of structure there? It's been there for absolutely years. That kind of blue thing. I'm not really sure what it was. I'm wondering whether it was part of the diving thing that used to be here years ago, and it's been moved to there as kind of like an ornament. But do you remember it being anywhere else?
No.
It's just weird, isn't it? I'm pretty certain it was in the park, but there's a giant lizard there. Oh, it has started raining now.
Oh no, we're getting dripped on now.
We're getting the big drips. And here's the second best bit of theming that there is in the Pleasure Beach here. You've got the skull, which is kind of reminiscent of Disneyland Paris, really. Just needs a big pirate ship outside it, doesn't it? There's a rhino. He's lost his ear. Must be a Van Gogh rhino. He's got one here. There we go. There's a couple of lions there. He clearly takes pride in his appearance. And a couple of horses in pyjamas there. There they are. Lovely up. Here comes the big one. It's coming round. Are we going to see it? Oh, we're in a tunnel. There it goes. It's a really nostalgic bit of the park, this, looking through all these bits of
It's where all the ride bits come to die.
It is. It's where all the ride bits come to die. It really is. Now we go to the tunnel. They're living out their retirement in the Pleasure Beach Express, that's right. We've got a bit of mist here. No, I think they'd be better off having this turned off and put it back on an icon. They've not run the mist this year at all, have they? Which is a shame, because I really like that one that's running. A couple of weird giant things. I wonder if they came from Southport. Because they used to have, of course, the dinosaur ride at Southport, and I wonder if because they also had their own river caves that was there. So I wonder if that was actually they removed those items when it closed and brought them there. It's such a nice, relaxing ride, this, to get out of the hustle and bustle and away from all the traffic and just come and have a sit down here. And, like Robin said, people watch. Not as many people, of course. There really isn't. I thought we were the only people on it. There is another family right at the very front, but yeah, you can see there's not really much going on. There was loads and loads of kids here. That was a school trip that was taking place, but they all appear to have been going now. It is approximately, well, it's 3 o'clock now, so that they'll all be getting ready to go now. So the park will go dead. But even in spite of those being here, the park hasn't been particularly busy. They've been running on one train ops for everything, and it's still only been 10 or 15 minutes wait, so it's not been too bad at all. The Revolution, it's not been operating for a few weeks now, so hopefully it's not something that becomes too critical, and it's something they do get fixed, because it is a great ride, considering it's been here such a long time. It's still an incredibly intense ride, arguably one of the most intense rides in the country. What do you think?
Yeah, it's not for me, that one.
It's not for Robin. It is not for Robin. She doesn't like it at all. No, she's not a fan of it. And that is the Pleasure Beach Express. What do you think about that then? It's lovely.
I'm soaking now. This is not a ride to go on to get out of the rain.
It's really not one to get one to come out of the rain, because you don't get out of the rain. You're in the rain. You sat in the rain. You sat in a puddle, getting your bum very wet. But it's a lovely trip round, isn't it? It's always a trip down memory lane for us coming down this, isn't it? It's full of nostalgia, and even more full of nostalgia. Next up, it's going to be the River Caves, is it?
Yeah.
I'm going to do River Caves, so I'm going to do Icon again. So yeah, let's whiz round to there and go on that again, because it's always fun. So we've just come off another incredible ride on Icon and another front row ride on Icon as well. And that thing was absolutely steaming around the track, wasn't it?
Scared, wasn't it?
It was rapid.
I don't know if it was just because it was chucking it down.
It's definitely sped up. I don't know if it's a grease track or whatever, but that it was absolutely.
Yeah, the first launch was very, very fast.
I think that's the fastest I've ever been on that ride. It was incredible
as well.
Yeah, it was incredible, and the airtime at the front as well was ridiculous. I spent nearly the entire ride out of my seat then. Absolutely incredible. What a great ride. We played about 20 minutes, 25 minutes in the front row seat, which isn't too bad, I suppose. We're going to try and see if we can squeeze in the river caves, and then that'll wrap up our day then. So yeah, what a great ride Icon is. It's incredible. So just joined the queue line for the river caves. There's no queue. Look at that. We're going to be straight on it. Absolutely brilliant. One of the best rides best dark rides in the country as well. So absolutely great to be able to get on this. There's not been a queue for this all day either. So but yeah, that's great. So we're going to get on this now, and yeah, I'll see you when we come off river caves. We just come off the river caves. Straight onto there. Absolutely brilliant. Great ride. So much nostalgia in there, isn't it? It's absolutely lovely. It really is such a nice ride. It's just a nice, relaxing, wind-round family ride. One everyone can go on. Yeah, one of the best dark rides going, really, isn't it? It's so nice. We're just going to have a look in the shop now, and then that'll probably do us for the day, I think, won't it? So yeah, let's go have a look in the shop. Right, and with that, that's the end of our day here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and our second child-free day of the year. How'd you find it?
It's alright, we were just saying, it was just a bit... It seemed a bit hard work today, didn't it?
It did feel
And it was
hard,
really
yeah.
annoying then, because obviously all the school trips have gone now.
Yeah.
So as we were coming out, there's probably, well, there's like an hour and a half maybe left when it started quieting down.
Yeah.
And there's no queues for anything.
There's
Nothing.
no queues for
Literally,
anything.
not a person stood in any queue.
But of course we've got to get back,
We've got to
haven't we?
go, so
So yeah, so that's a bit of a shame, but that's nothing to do with the park or anything.
No.
That's just stuff that we've got to do. But it's been a horrible day weather-wise. It's been horrendous. As you can tell, we look like we've been dipped in the infusion pond. But yeah, we've managed to get on plenty of stuff, haven't we? And it's been good. It's a bit odd with having Revolution still closed. It looks like it's getting into a bit of a bigger issue. I'm not sure what it is. It's been closed for about 3 weeks now. So that's interesting. What's going on with that? There's obviously looked like they were building some new form of shop over by the big one. What could that be? I don't know. It's quite interesting.
A big one shop.
A big one shop. There isn't a big one shop, is there actually? That could be. Yeah, perhaps it's going to be a big one shop.
We were laughing saying steeplechase shop.
Could be a steeplechase shop, yeah. We were laughing last week because it was opened by Red Rum. I don't know how a horse opens a ride. Imagine if they didn't want to do it. Red Rum, are you ready to open the ride? No. Anyway, so and then of course it looked like there was doing some demolition work on the train over by the Boulevard Hotel. So what could that be? I don't know. That's stuff to look forward to for next year, perhaps, whatever's going to be coming there. We know they're going to be getting a wheel here, so that's quite interesting. Where that's going to go, we're not quite sure yet, but that'll be quite good. So we're getting a big wheel, so get a nice view on there. Yeah, so we went on the big one. That was a painful ride, wasn't it, really? I mean, the actual ride itself, it was riding really well, but the weather just made it really painful. It's like pins to the face. And then that second ride on it, Icon, that was rapid, wasn't it? Like lightning. Really, really. I've never had a faster ride on that. It was really, really good. So what's been your favourite thing of the day?
Probably
Icon. It's always Icon. This park's just... they've done really well to get a ride like Icon here, to be fair. It's such a good ride, and we're lucky to have this ride so close to us, really, because we were only half an hour down the road, aren't we? So that's us now. What we've got coming up in terms of our plans, we've got Alton Towers, haven't we? We're going to do Scarefest. We've got the Fright Fiesta over at Gulliver's to do. Maybe I'll be able to squeeze in Journey to Hell. I'm not sure. Depends how things work out, really, with work and whatnot. But hopefully I'll be able to come and be able to see it. Other than that, we're making our plans for next year, so we'll look forward to sharing them with you once we've got them finalised. Until then, have you got anything to say?
No. Hungry, let's go and get something.
Robin's
to eat.
hungry. She's a lady of many words. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you in the next vlog. Bye!